day and age, getting good at guitar should be quite easy. You have all the information that you might possibly need to get better right there at your fingertips. You have YouTube full of guitar videos, sites with tabs, online classes and courses. You can take guitar lessons in private or online. There is literally nothing stopping you from getting better. And yet there are many guitar players still struggling to make a significant progress. How is that even possible? The answer should be pretty obvious. Information alone will not solve our guitar and musical problems. Watching tutorial after tutorial will not improve our guitar playing. In fact, it might be even counterproductive, as you could end up feeling overwhelmed and not knowing where to start. You can almost say that having all the information available is as helpful as not having any information at all. As a guitar teacher, I see this all the time. People practicing 15 different things with the hope that someday, somehow, it will all come together. But the truth is, it won't. It won't until you made a conscious effort to do so. So the real question is, how can we use all the information available to us in a way that helps us improve and grow as musicians? What is the missing link that will help us filter through the noise and find exactly what we need to learn to get better? Even though you can instantly find lessons to help you learn anything on guitar, from songs, scales and arpeggios to ideas on how to practice or improvise, there is one piece of information that you cannot simply just Google. In fact, you cannot find it outside of yourself. This piece of information, or rather I would say wisdom, is hidden within you and you are the only one who can discover it. But once you do, everything will fall into place. At least that is what happened to me. So what is this special wisdom? It is actually very simple but extremely powerful. What you need to do is to create a vision for yourself as a guitar player. Before you dismiss this as useless idea, let me explain why it's so effective. We have established that nowadays we are flooded with information and it is not a problem to find anything that you might want to learn. But let's be honest, most of it is just garbage. So the only way how to get to the right things for you to practice, we need to filter almost everything away. We need a strong filter that will only allow quality information to pass through. So how do we do that? You guessed it, by creating a vision. Just consider this. If you are really sure about what kind of guitar player you want to become in a few years and what your playing should look like, you have a massive advantage over anybody who doesn't have this information. Having a vision for yourself is a game changer. Once you know what you are after, you can easily find what it is that you need to practice in order to hit those goals. The more specific your vision is, the better your filter is, and only the best ideas will present themselves. So the question now is, how do we craft a vision? So let's do it the old-fashioned way, with a pen and paper. Before we start, I want to emphasize that your vision doesn't need to be perfect. What we need is a minimum viable vision. It doesn't have to be completely right, but mostly right. Your vision will evolve over time. As you improve your playing and your thinking, your vision will get more specific. Details might change, but the direction will probably stay the same. In my experience, once I crafted my vision, I only added few things here and there, but the core of my vision remained the same. Because your dreams won't change every day. So let's start crafting our vision. Take a pen and piece of paper and try to answer following questions. What kind of guitar player would you like to become? Can you imagine yourself being a blues guy, a rock virtuoso or jazz cat? Maybe a singer-songwriter? So what kind of guitar playing excites you the most? If you could have all the guitar skills without practicing, which one would you choose? So for example, do you want to learn sweep picking or hybrid picking, or you don't care about those at all? And something completely different is more important for you. Next question. Who are your guitar heroes and what do you like about their playing? Which elements of their playing do you want to emulate? And also, what do you don't like about their playing? What is it that you don't want to emulate? If you can think of things that you don't want to be known for as a guitar player, write those down also. It will help you sharpen your vision and it will also help you to better understand yourself. What kind of guitar playing gives you goosebumps? Do you want to play fast and furious or slow with emotion? Or maybe both? So sit with your thoughts and emotions and write down everything that comes to your mind. But only write stuff down that you truly believe in your heart to be true. Don't think about what you should be practicing or what someone else said you should play like. Follow your deepest and most powerful desires, because if you can tap this source of inner energy, you will become unstoppable. Spend some time on this, and once you feel like you have emptied your mind and put everything on the paper, you are done. Keep the paper with you and look at it daily so it becomes imprinted in your memory. I discovered that my vision not only helps me to identify what I need to work on to become the guitar player I want to be, but it also provides great motivation. When I look at this paper before I start practicing, I am immediately fired up and ready to go. That is the power you discover when you follow your deepest desires. Creating a vision is the first step towards achieving your goals. The second step is to start fulfilling your vision, and here's how to do that. Now, if you look at your vision, you might get fired up and you can feel the adrenaline flooding your blood, but it is also possible that you can start feeling overwhelmed by the sheer amount of work that is needed to make it a reality. It might make you uncomfortable, and it probably will, and that's okay. I believe that everyone feels this way when confronted with the task of fulfilling their potential. Following your dreams often requires some changes to your character, and reaching your goals probably won't be easy, but for sure it is not impossible. What helped me the most is that I have learned to think very long term, so meaning in years. Because I love guitar playing and I want to do it for the rest of my life, so there is really no need to hurry. But I act in a way that I get tangible results in a very short amount of time, so that means in weeks. And that way I can use the power of momentum to carry me forward. I talked more about long-term thinking in this video. If you want to tap into the power of momentum, you need to start treating your guitar practice as a series of small projects. Everything that's part of your vision can become a small and a very specific project. And by finishing many small projects, you will see a massive change in your playing. But you will do that in a way that keeps you motivated and hungry every day. Here's an example. Let's say that you are a fan of John Mayer's rhythm guitar and you would like to spice up your rhythm guitar playing with some of his ideas. So what you need to do is to find those ideas first, learn them, whether that means learning by ear or finding specific lessons that can help you with that. Analyze the principles, why those ideas work, and start creating your own grooves that utilize what you have learned. Once you have your project defined like that, it will filter everything irrelevant out of the way, and you will start chasing on lessons and materials that will help you with reaching your very specific goal. Small projects like this that will take you a week or two to finish is all you need to see a big change in your playing in few months. I will talk more about this in the future videos because I believe this needs a separate video, but right now I just wanted to illustrate what I mean by thinking in projects. So your task for now is to start crafting your vision. Don't wait for January the 1st, start today. Thanks for watching and have a great day.